Hello and welcome. This is the Matt O'Grady Coaching Podcast. I am Matt O'Grady, and you can find out more information at mattogradycoaching.com. Today we're going to talk about a 5-step process to shift how you feel in a tremendous way in 5 minutes. In today's world, we need the fastest ways to do everything. Most of us are not going to the mountains, to the caves, to the ashrams, to the week-long 10-day retreats. It's just not how most of us live. Truth be told, I haven't been on a 10-day retreat in over a decade. I miss them, but my life with my family is, practically speaking, that just doesn't work. And so I've had to teach myself how to practice daily and carve out time. I know that I end up usually with a couple hours a day of inner work. I understand that a lot of people, that's not what they like to do, but remember, it's something that you can do for short periods of time all throughout your day to help you feel better at work, during stressful moments, while you're busy, while you're food shopping, while you're getting ready for work in the morning, etc. But today we're going to focus on this quick 5-step, 5-minute process. And it's really very simple. And it's something I've done probably 1,000 times or more, this specific version. And it's really taking a few simple but very powerful and helpful techniques, combining them together. And the result you get is feeling at least a little bit better. And for most of us who aren't dealing with tragedy and major stress, this could take us from feeling blah or just a little out of sorts to feeling just on top of the world if you practice this authentically with as much faith and belief and focus as you have available to you. So I'm going to dive right in because we're going to keep this short. When you do a 5-minute technique, you want to keep the explanation short as well. All right. The first thing you want to do is move your body. So in this first minute, and I'd like you to continue it for 5 minutes because it's really an inner work. And this is as simple as walking. You could walk in place. You could be doing a very simple qigong move. You could do this while you're in child's pose if, you really can't continue to move. But my favorite is just a quick 5-minute gentle walk outside, breathing fresh air, but do what works best for your life. So you start moving, and the way I want you to move is relaxed, slow, gentle. Want your shoulders down, want your posture erect if possible, or whatever position is most healthy for you. And this just sets the tone, gets the energy moving, helps us relax. We all know, I won't go into all the details of how important exercise is, but at 48 years old, I've done a ton of research on this and I'm becoming more and more passionate about exercise, but done in a really healthy, relaxed way so that there's never a chance of injury or pushing ourselves too far, etc. There's ways to do it consistently and slowly that allow ourselves to stay very healthy and get all the benefits of exercise without going too far. So once you find yourself in a spot moving that body, just relaxing and feeling good and remembering the benefits of exercise. We all know the endorphins and the regulation of hormones and the blood pumping in the body and the circulation and what it does for the organs and the heart and the brain. I mean, it's just the benefits go on and on. There's thousands of benefits to slow, gentle, consistent exercise. So once you get yourself moving, the first thing we're going to do in the second minute, so that's the first minute, just getting yourself together and moving. And the second one is going to be about 20 or 30 seconds each of 3 things that you are most grateful for. These can be people, these can be situations, this can be something from 20 years ago, this can be something that you're grateful for in advance. If you're an advanced thankful practitioner, that's something we do on a regular basis, and I'll circle back to that at the end of this technique. But just pick something that you love, pick someone that you love, and focus on them. If you're picturing a person, see them happy, picture their smiling face. They don't even have to still be in a body. They could be someone's smiling face that you love, that you were really close to 5 years ago, 10 years ago, 25 years ago. It doesn't matter. Time does not matter. What matters is your focus, where you direct your attention. And when you direct your attention, you are now living that aspect of life. So just be grateful. Be grateful for what you have, the fact that your body moves, the fact that you have a heart and a brain, and that your breath is moving through your body, that you have a roof over your head, food in your fridge, that you have a car to drive, whatever simple things, that you have running water. You know, you don't always have to shoot for the stars in a gratitude practice. You can be grateful for the simplest of things as well. Yeah, do that right now while I take a sip of coffee. Go ahead and be grateful right now. Even if you can't move and do this exercise with me, I'd like you to do the inner work part of it, not just listen in a neutral zone, actually engage with these exercises. So what are you feeling grateful for right now? Who are you feeling grateful for? And really feel it in your heart. Feel it emotionally. As you start to do that, you can really notice a shift many times. Right in the moment, you can catch it. Wow, I feel better. You know, as I'm doing it, I've got chills all up and down my spine and arms and neck right now because I know how powerful this is, and my body's reacting. My inner being is reacting to the truth that I speak, and hopefully you can feel that too. Okay, in the third minute, as you just gently hit pause on being grateful, you shift your attention to forgiveness. I know. I don't have anything to forgive. My life's perfect. No one's ever bothered me. Right? Is that you? It's not me. I've had a lot of people that have bothered me, including myself. So for the next minute, you know, you don't have to pick the person that, you know, has made you the craziest in your life. If a forgiveness practice is new to you, I suggest picking, you know, the person that cut you off. Driving is a lot easier to forgive, or the person that just slightly annoyed you at work, or family member, or whatever it is. But let's pick someone. Maybe you're even going to pick a person to forgive that you're really grateful for. A lot of times in complex relationships, the people we love most are also the people we get mad at the most. It's interesting, right? But sometimes it just might be minor things, but let's forgive that too. Let's just forgive. Let's just spend a minute forgiving. And this isn't about making what they did right. We're not telling them that it's okay. It has nothing to do with that. It has to do with shifting our energy, shifting our focus, and releasing and letting go a mindset, a mood, an attitude, energy that doesn't serve us. Forgiveness frees us up to feel better, to be healthier, to allow all of our systems in our bodies, in our minds, in our hearts to move more harmoniously. So go ahead and do this now. Just forgive, forgive, and forgive. And notice what that feels like. Most of us are much more practiced at being grateful than forgiving. I mean, I get grateful just for the ability to forgive. That's something I love to be grateful for. As I'm forgiving, a lot of times I'm feeling thankful. I'm appreciating the practice of forgiveness. It's a wonderful combination. Although it is a different feeling, but you can really feel the compounding effect and the integration of the two once you practice this over time. Now I want you to forgive yourself. Now, a lot of people say, I don't have anything to forgive. I'm perfect. I'm great. Well, most of us who are doing any sort of self-awareness, self-development practice realize that we are not saints, are we? There's a lot that goes on, even if it's a thought you had that was hurtful or mean or scary or intense about someone else or about ourselves. Let's just let that go. Let's forgive it. It's not the truth of who we really are. It's not what we really want for our lives. Let's forgive ourselves. Let's let it go. You know, if the word forgiveness is too intense for you, I know it is for some people, just think of this as a letting go practice. Letting go of what doesn't help your life. Doesn't that make sense? Isn't that a practical choice, a logical choice, to let go of what does not help us? And just breathe that in. Hopefully with the exercise, you've noticed your breath. Our breath is very important. This is a nice time to just let that go with the breath and breathe in our gratefulness and our forgiveness and then letting it all go. Just creating that space. Now that we've done a little exercise, a little gratitude, a little forgiveness, let's just clear the decks for a moment with a couple more breaths, breathing in and out, just being as neutral as we can be, and hopefully feeling better already. I usually feel better as like the first step for my walk, because I've done this so many thousands of times, and my daily walks just equal feeling good to me. So I feel so good getting out there, feels so good to be grateful, feels so good to forgive. And now I'm just have more clarity, more relaxation, just in a much better spot than I was just 3 minutes ago. Now I want you to visualize what you want. Ask yourself, what do I want? I'm asking you too, what do you want? Is it a thing? Is it a situation? Is it an experience? Is it a relationship? Is it a promotion? Is it more money? Is it more relaxation, more stress-relieving practices in your life? Whatever it is that you want, I want you to picture it in your mind now. Even if you're walking, you can see in your mind, right? And even if you don't have that kind of a mind, just state what it is. You know, I want more abundance, more health, more happiness. Just state the word that defines it. And then really think in your mind what it would be like to have that. Feel that. Feel the receiving of what it is you want. What does that mean for you? What does it equal to your life? Feel the goodness of having it, of already having what you want. How does it feel? Yeah, really take it in. Appreciate it. Get grateful for it all. Get grateful for this exercise. I'm grateful for the last 4 minutes. Really take some time to notice what you feel here. Do you feel different? Do you feel better? Can you apply this on a daily basis or whenever you need it most? And just smile for me. There's 80 muscles in our face. It's really important to use them. I'm smiling. Hopefully you can hear it in my voice. Breathe that in. Just breathe in the smile and the goodness and the receiving and the gratitude and the letting go of what doesn't serve you. And just remember that you can do this anytime. This is always available to you. The most important thing in your life is learning how to direct your attention. Getting that command and control over your life, not letting your mind, your thoughts, and your emotions run your life. you can run your life. I love you. Thank you for listening. And if you think this would help someone, please share it with them. Please share it on social media. Do whatever it is that feels best to you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. ManO'Grady Coaching.com